I am the 80s Transformer fan, and you're watching George Review.
Autobots, transform!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to George Reviews. I am the 80s Transformer fan. In front of me, I have Spider-Man Silver Sable from the Kingpin Build-A-Figure wave. She's in the window box packaging. She is packaged with, looks like the right arm to the Kingpin with several blasters. And you can clearly see her in the box. The side of the box has some artwork of Silver Sable wielding 2 pistols. Back of the box is the prototype for the figure because it looks way better than what's in the box. It shows you the figures you can get in this wave, which figures you need to build Kingpin. So Silver Sable brief bio says she's fearless mercenary. Silver Sable makes her mark as a skilled martial artist and lethal sharpshooter. And more than that, she owns her own company like Bruce Wayne. She hunts down war criminals and criminals, period. Sort of like Bruce Wayne, like Batman. She's just not wearing disguise. And yet she's leader of a group called the Wild Pack, and like I say, she owns her own company, Silver Sable International. So I'm going to get Silver Sable out of the box. I can't keep saying that repeatedly fast. Open up her clamshell. Thank you, Marvel Legends, for not having tie down. Just push her out. She's packaged with 2 different guns, 2 high-tech looking guns. And the left arm of the Kingpin, and I'm almost done building this guy. Not much of that, it's just the arm. No painted buttons on there. Off to the side goes that. Get Silver Sable out of here. And she has like countless run-ins with Spider-Man and all that. Check her out of the box. Her little leg thing is falling down. It's going to be an issue. They probably could have glued that in place. Well, I probably could glue it in place, but the company could have glued it in place and saved me some of the trouble. So there's the other one sliding down. Yep, it's going to be a problem. And taking a look at her, she looks pretty cool. The little pearlized silver gloves, belt and accessories, the pearlized boots. Like the top is painted silver. All this is the same color plastic right here. I like what they did there instead of reversing it. I like what they did there. Looking behind her, oh, she has a nice little booty back there. Boop doop doo 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 doo. When I say that, I mean because it just stands out more than some of the other female characters, I think. And let's go right here to a comparison. That is a different booty right there. And again, different booty. She has booty on her. And again, oh yeah, she's killing them in the booty. Do 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 do. So sorry about that. I had to go there. Anyway, her gloves over here, I think, yeah, it's one piece. It's sculpted to look like it's a separate piece, but all this is one piece. This is just painted silver right there. They just taking a look at her outfit further. She has these little, I don't know what this is, little pouches under here. I thought they were gun holsters, but they are not. But they kind of look like gun holsters. Speaking of gun holsters, her fingers are aimed or are molded to shoot. I'm saying aim. Are molded to shoot her guns. She doesn't have interchangeable hands, which she probably could have used, because she's permanently pulling the trigger. Her belt is a separate piece. I don't know if I mentioned that. And let's take a look at her face. She has blue eyes, a silver headband, and some blowing hair. It's blowing ever so slightly. Her hair it's soft, but it's not that soft, but it is soft. And let's see how we can move her head. She can look down this far. And she can't look up very far because of her hair. It will 360 if you force it. Looks crazy. So you have that. It rocks a little bit. You get a few different things out of that. And I don't know if I said down, but she looks down that far. Coming to her shoulder. Standard female arm doesn't have the bicep cut at all. Everything's at the elbow. Bends right here, 360s. Coming to her wrist rotates. It's real stiff, but it comes in and out. Well, that's cool, man. It's so tiny, it looks like he's gonna break it on her. She has this midsection articulation right here. Worried about rubbing some of that paint off. She can rock back this far, and she can come forward this far and look down. And that is it. Nothing down here below the waist. articulation, and she can only get her legs out. Man, these female figures need to be able to do the splits, man, especially the acrobatic type women. Her legs can go front to back this far. Because of her different booty scope, she can get her leg further back than most of the females. And coming to her leg, well, you can see two different color plastics here, which is kind of a bummer. It's not that bad though, but I clearly see it. I hope it's coming across through the camera. She has a thigh cut up here, and I can't really get it to 360, but I can get that much out of it. And coming to her knee is double jointed, and she can only get it up this high with the double joint. Coming to her foot, front, back, and that is pretty much standard. She is the standard female figure. She's not missing anything that the other figures have. She doesn't have anything extra that the other figures have. As far as her articulation, coming to her guns, I don't even know what that is. You know, looks pretty high tech. Look like something Blade would carry. See if I get it in her hand. Man, that hand is real small. See if okay, I got it in there. Fingers on the trigger. She hollering at your boy. And I guess we can dual wield these pistols. And she has that finger on the trigger as well. Don't check out how well she stands. I don't know if I checked out how well she stands because my Scarlet Witch figure was kind of bowed. It looks like I don't have that problem here. Or maybe not. Or maybe I do. Because, man, the legs on these females are curved in, boy. They got the bow-legged thing going on. And if you can see, before I even try to straighten her up, my girl's leaning this way. So I'm not going to try to work with it. I just want to show you that she's leaning this way, like this leg is longer or something. Let's see if I got it lined up, because I did mess around with it. But man, the legs on these females are so thin that they're coming out warped. And yeah, she's steady trying to lean this way. Yeah, that one leg is definitely, see how it's bowed out to make this leg reach the table? Ah, that's nagging the heck out of me. The heck out of me, man. Like, yeah, if I try to straighten out this one leg, this leg is barely on the ground. And again, these little pouches are steady falling down. And you can glue them. I can glue them, but man. All right, well, she does stand. But that was a little bit of aggravation right there. Okay, but what I see right here, she looks really good. Her face, the lipstick is done cool. Her eyebrows is cool. I mentioned the blue eyes real quick, and I wound up moving on too fast. But she looks pretty cool. See if she can hold some poses without falling over like she's giving them the business. What do you got, Silver? Turn that thigh, turn that leg. Oh, and she doesn't have, I forgot to mention, she doesn't have like a upper boot cut or anything. I guess they're keeping that female look intact like on all the other females, unless they're wearing straight up boots. I think Storm has the boot cut. Yeah, trying to get her in something dynamic, because articulation is only as good as the poses you can get them in. They can have articulation here and there and everywhere, but if you can't make them hold it, it does not matter. But she can hold a decent pose. I guess, is that a decent pose? I don't know. So yeah. Okay, now to kick off the comparison leg of the review with a whole slew of femme fatales. First of all, here she is with Psylocke. Here she is with Scarlet Witch. Typhoid Mary in this. So you know what? I'm going to hit you all at once with my white hair female Marvel Legends. Because that's huge in the Marvel community. Either to have blue skin or white hair. And so why not? I threw a couple guys in there. His stuff is kind of gray, but you get what I'm doing here. So that is Silver Sable in a nutshell. On my figure, her paint was good. I liked her molded in sculpt. Her face isn't, it's done well. It's just nothing about her face that stands out. She's not that gorgeous of a figure, but it's cool. With most of my female figures, I have some type of problem with the legs. I don't know if it's from the thin plastic or is it just getting warped in the packaging. I don't know what that's about. Are you having the same problems? I haven't opened up a lot of my Marvel Legends, but I'm getting on a roll now, and I'm noticing that. But And she was packaged with 2 guns and the left arm of the Kingpin, which has some type of jewel ring on it. And that's all pretty much she came with. But she has a lot of bells and whistles with these little pouches and everything that kind of got on my nerves falling down, but I got them to stay. I will be keeping this figure. I like this figure. I like the character. If you can find her, pick her up. Thanks for watching George Reviews. You just watched a review where every toy has a story.
Autobots, transform!